Hello Funky Fatman, welcome back. As you saw, I had a grinding montage in the last episode because, well, nobody really told me if they wanted a grinding montage or not, so I decided just to say, you know what, let's just do it in case you guys really do want to see it. So, that was about, 45 minutes worth of grinding both games at the same time, trying to, get everything good and ready. So, alright. So now let's start going through these stats. First up, on Pokemon Red, we've got Perp the Nidorino. And on Pokemon Blue, we got Sucker the Golbat. Let's see, Nidorino knows Leer, Tackle, Horn Attack, Poison Sting, and Golbat knows Leech Life, Screech, Bite, and Supersonic. Level 18 and 13 respectively. Next up, we've got Split and Clutch. Split level 14, Clutch level 13, Split knowing Peck, and Clutch knowing Headbutt, Amnesia, and Rest. Next up, we've got Goliath and Manatee, 15 and 12, with Scratch, Growl, Ember, Leer, Headbutt, Growl, and Aurora Beam. And then that's it for Pokemon Red. Next up, though, we have Panda with Teleport, and really close to a leveling up. And then we've got Gnarly. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Then we've got Gnarly, who I didn't really level up at all because I was just like, eh. Pound, Hypnosis, Stable, and Confusion. Alright. First up, I want to switch you. You. Yeah, whatever. I'll have you face that way. There we go. Actually, I also want you to have Goliath up front. Cool. Now we gotta somehow... Perfect. Okay, they're now back in sync. Alright. So first thing we're going to do today is we're going to finally take on our rival. Aw, damn it. Come on, dude. Don't get in our way. You're going to make things more difficult than they have to be. Of course, we do have to be careful with this grass right here because... Shoot. I'm going to have to reline these guys up because there is that Gyarados in here for red, which could be bad. Alright, execute. I can just have you switch out to Clutch real quick. Nice. And... Alright, so, how are you guys doing? It is now, well, the day of the episode. We're recording on, you know, the 15th. Or 15th. The 25th. So, I thought there was an item here. Yes, there isn't. On the 25th. So, you know, that's how I'm going to try to do it. The day of, or if not, the day before. So that, you know, you people can answer the questions of the day. Speaking of which, we're going to do our first question of the day. A Kadabra. Interesting. Alright. Shoot. I'll switch you for Clutch. So the first question of the day is going to be, well, the question of the day for today is going to be, what is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? If he gets a crit, Goliath dies. Okay. Oh, that was actually kind of scary. Poliwag? Yes, you're going to switch for Perp. There you go, Clutch. Alright, we're gonna see an evolution now. Horn attack. Yeah. Only level 8? Alright, and that's Caterpie. Alright. Finally, we can actually use our starter. Jesus. Oh, thank God we took out George. What? Panda is evolving? Of course. I specifically set it up so that Panda would evolve immediately at the start of this episode. Yay! Panda can do stuff now, thank God. Now I don't have to switch train him. Alright, and that takes care of our rival now, so let's just keep going back. So yeah, as I was saying, what's your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? It's a tough one, because my favorite Pokemon is actually Gen 2, but we'll hit that and, you know. I haven't decided if immediately next I want to do Pokemon Yellow, or if I just want to move on to the next series. Oops. Dang it, I hate it when they get out of desync that easily. Well, shoot, I have to think. Who would my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon be? Oof. I love how I managed to stump myself with a question. Probably it would be... My favorite one would probably have to be... I keep repeating the same thing. I'm just kind of trying to go through all of them in my head just to figure out which one it would be. I don't really know. Shoot, I'm gonna have to go back to that now. But thankfully, like I said earlier, thanks to all the grinding, we can actually make some progress. We will probably get to Brock and finish Brock in today's episode. So there's that. Oh my god, a Mew and a Hitmonchan. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do that and that. I would probably Cause see, I'm trying to think, it's like, I don't like super overpowered Pokemon, personally. So that, you know, kind of knocks out all the starters, all the legendaries, some of the pseudo-legendaries. I don't remember who he's sending out. Oh, it's a Pikachu. I didn't see who you were also being sent out. So I will switch back out to... I'll send out Manatee. Dugtrio! Perfect, actually. We're super effective on it. I'll probably go with Haunter, actually. Mischievous, kind of, you know, ghost. Though he's completely broken. Well, all ghost Pokemon are broken right now. Because there's only the 3 of them. You know, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, and they misprogrammed it, actually, so that, Ghost can't affect Psychic, which means Psychic has no weakness. Oh, man. Now that's a yikes. Both of these are super effective on both of our Pokemon. Yeah, we'll probably have to go with that. Manatee and Perp. Typical. Okay, there we go. God, it's so hard to try to line these up sometimes. Alright, now I took out Pinsir. Next is about to be a Rhyhorn as well. Okay. Oh, look at that. Dual Rhyhorns. Wouldn't it be crazy if there's a fucking Pinsir on the other screen now? Alright, good job, Manatee. Grew another level. He's a Nidoking. That is ground and poison. You know what? Gyarados. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, Oh, we might lose Split here. If he has Dragon Rage and he uses it. Okay, this is scary. Oh, thank God, if that didn't kill, we would have been screwed. So, we have our first loss. I use that Persian. Yeah, we'll switch back up to Goliath. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go back to a Pokemon Center after this. You know, it's great that we have, you know, teleport on, you know, blue, but it doesn't help us with red, because we still have to guide red back there. So... Alright. So, let's see. We have to be very careful of those Gyarados. I love the original music. Like, this literally... Like, I don't have the best ability to, like, picture things in my head or really, like, go back to childhood thoughts, feelings, emotions, that sort of shit. But, like, I don't know. This kind of brings it back. And I just realized I didn't really explain the rules again. My bad. So for those of you who don't remember what a Nuzlocke is... Well, you should be knowing, but the rules are all going to be listed down below. I'll also explain them really quickly right here. So a randomized Nuzlocke is basically the randomized portion is where every Pokemon, trainer class, starter, static, legendary is randomized. Dang it, I didn't mean to walk through this grass. So basically, the Pokemon we're encountering right here, like a Machop. You don't get Machops here. But it's been randomized so that any Pokemon can basically appear anywhere. Typical. Whatever. I was trying to line it up so I could do something, but I can't. But the Nuzlocke portion... Oh, fuck. I forgot to actually take care of that. But the Nuzlocke portion of it is basically where... basically, there are 4 rules for the Nuzlocke that really need to be explained. Number 1, if any Pokemon that is faint, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered quote-unquote dead and can no longer be used. So, for instance, Split is dead. We can no longer use Split. However, I do need to add this in now, but there is an exception that I can use Split, for instance, as an HM slave. How did that happen? So basically, even though I have that revive there, it doesn't matter. I cannot use it to revive Split. I mean, I could give myself that ability, but that defeats the purpose of the challenge. So, yeah. Rule number 2. If I were to white out during a fight, then I have, lost the Nuzlocke. And regardless if I have extra Pokemon in the box, or in a later gen if I'm holding an egg, doesn't matter, I lost. Number 3, you can only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area. Which means, we've already gotten our encounter for this route, but it was, that, Hypno, and I don't even remember what I got on the other side, but I don't think I caught it. No, I think I don't remember. But basically, you only get that. There are exceptions, for statics and legendaries and that sort of thing. So, you can catch something in the power plant, for instance, but you can also still get the Zapdos encounter. So that's what I mean by that. And finally, all Pokemon must be nicknamed or they will be considered illegal. Ooh, an Ultra Ball, nice! So yeah, there's that too. And then now we need to move on to the Funklocke. By the way, there's a secret item there for those people who didn't know. I didn't know that as a kid, but I do now. Now on to the Funklocke Rules. There are 5 rules so far. I will add to them if we consider this to be too easy or you guys happen to think of a... Oh, damn, son, that is some power. If you guys happen to think of any more rules that you think would go well, of course. Number 1, you must be playing 2 games at the same time. So, for instance, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. 2 games, same time. Easy. Number 2, games don't have to remain in sync with each other, and desyncing games on purpose is allowed. So, for instance, where I, set it up so that Goliath attacks first so that I can choose Confusion for Panda. That's allowed. Number 3, all encounters, battles, trainers must occur at the same time. If one game hits a trainer, then the other game, must also hit a trainer as soon as possible. So if, Blue needs to go hit a Pokemon Center, but Red accidentally encounters a wild Pokemon or a trainer, you've got to encounter that. You can't go heal and then go encounter it. That's not allowed. That's part of the challenge. Let's see. Number 4, this is not a Soul Link. Therefore, every death is unique and on its own. So, for instance, the fact that Split died doesn't matter for Blue at all. Because Blue has its own catches and everything. And it's not, like, quote-unquote, linked. Okay, I'm going to switch you to it, just in case. And then finally, if one game loses the Funklocke, the other game automatically loses. So, for example, if one game, Red, were to beat the champion, but Blue loses on the champion, even though Red beat the Nuzlocke, he lost the Funklocke because the paired game lost as well. So that's basically the rules of a randomized Funklocke. Any questions? You can leave them down below. But I basically gave you the premise of this series. It's obviously going to be a challenge since this is, episode 2, technically, and we just made it to Pewter. Granted, part of that is the fact that I was given an Abra. So one side couldn't fight. But then again, we caught Clutch on like the first or second ball, which was, as you can imagine, Clutch. Hence the reason his name is Clutch. Alright, yeah, we're gonna need to buy all the potions we possibly can. Alright, I'm going to reorganize our bag real quick. Just to try to, you know, keep things in a good order. Deposit items. Okay. Deposit that. Deposit those. Deposit that. No, not that. Shoot. And that's what happens when you desync. Sometimes. Alright. Deposit. Deposit that. Deposit that. There we go. They caught up with each other. Nice. Wait, how does one have more items than the other? Actually, let's go here. Deposit that. There we go. Split is gone. I'll just have to remember that, to be honest. Okay. Now, I want to go to my PC. Withdraw items. Actually, I'm gonna try to desync these. This is too hard to do with... There we go. Okay. Okay. So we got potions, and then I want to grab... Great Ball. I want to grab Ultra Ball. I want to grab protein. I'm actually going to use that protein here in a minute. I'm going to use that HP up as well. And I want the town map. And that. And both of those. Protein. I'm going to use my protein on Clutch, which raises his attack. HP up, I'm going to use on Panda, which raises the likelihood of them using those type of... Alright, there we go. Draw items. Pokeballs. Heal, starter hit. I'll have you get a protein as well. I'll grab your ice heal. Your 2 antidotes. Your paralyze heal. Your 4 heal. That's and that. Okay. Which one has the... Cool. Sure, you know what? Actually, no, this works. Wait, which one was the protein? There it is. Use on... Perp. Alright. Perfect. Alright, now where are we going? Oh, they already desynced. Great. Nope. And they're synced again. Nice. No, I want you to sell that. Ooh. Yas. Any more of those? Maybe buy one of these. One of these. Two of those. There we go. Oh, no, I need you to sell. Yeah, you can go right there. Now you're stuck. Nope, you can't do anything. Great. But we have more mons on this side to sacrifice if need be. Okay, cool. We're lined up. Alright, let's go take on Brock's gym. That'll probably be the last thing we do today. And yeah, we're gonna fight the only trainer in here because we need the, you know, experience. Like, I don't want to get terribly overleveled, but at the same time, we're not gonna win otherwise. Even if we are overleveled, like, we will still have issues. Right, psychic and that shit. Alright. I need to figure out how to switch them. Alright, cool. You disabled the one I didn't care about. Good job, Panda. Growing more. Jigglypuff. I will switch you out for Soccer. And purple not. Great. I need to... There we go. Perfect. Desynced it just enough. That's right, you can pound me all you want, Jigglypuff. See, I love how Red has the power Pokemon, but Blue has the diverse team. Like, I never used Zubats and Golbats, but here we are, we've got the Sucker. I don't think I've ever actually used a Dugong either. Have I used a Snorlax? I know I've caught it, but I've never used it. At least in casual play, I've never have. So this will be interesting. To be honest. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright, and good. So yeah. So we're gonna take on Brock now, and then we will have 3 encounters actually in the next episode for Wednesday. We'll have the route over that way, and then we'll have the static magic carp for 500. God damn it. Nah, whatever. We'll just line them right back up here. Perfect. And then we'll have the Mount Moon encounter. Actually, I want to put Goliath up front. Perfect. Alright. Now it's time to take on Brock. I love how desync those got, and then they almost still lined up perfectly. Who is this actually going to be? Scott and Wayne. Ooh! That's some power! Shoot. Okay. Perfect. This is still kind of risky because that is still a Nidoking. I wish Perp had Thrash. That's Okay, now we're eating that up. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Machop? Oh, hell no, Panda. You taking out this gym. Alright, perfect. Jeff Goliath. Use a Tangela. Yes, let's go. Goliath. That's right, Scott. You took blue for granted, and I took you out with just one mod. Whereas Wayne is giving a slight bigger issue, but then again, you had a Nidoking, so... Oh, a full You have a full heal? Why would Brock have a full heal? Because he has rock type. Can you paralyze Geodude and, Oh, wait, you'd have a bulb. No, you probably wouldn't have an Ivysaur at this point. That's odd. Okay, he gave us Payday on blue. Not bad, easy way to gain some money. I took it for granted. Get it? Granite. Rocks. Rock jokes. And now we can use Flash. Take this with you. TM34. Give me something powerful. Fire Blast. I said powerful, not useless. Oops. Alright. And with that, we got our first badge. What a high risk day. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, Red needs to get some power up in here. I need to check his items. Got 5 Pokeballs, and then my other side has more. Great. Wait, how many potions and things do we have? 5 and 8. 2 antidotes, 2 paralyzed heals, and 1 full heal. I only have 2 antidotes here. He has an escape rope, but we have teleport, so that's actually fine with me. Alright, I'm going to see if we can't somehow... Perfect. I'm going to try to sell Minimize, because I don't need Minimize. Yes. Oh, wait. No, you need the balls. There we go. Desynced. Alright. Give you 3 more of these. I'll give you a burn heal. And 2 paralyzed heals. And 1 more antidote, because why not? Alright! So, yeah. Who should we be training up? I'm gonna throw Sucker here up into the front. Because who doesn't love Sucker, right? Alright, we'll get Sucker right there. We'll be training up Sucker, Clutch, and Manatee mostly because, well, we're kind of set with, you know, everybody else. So let's get us over right near where we're going to be going next. Actually, wait, there's a secret item. Let's go grab it first. At least I think it's here in this one. I know it's there in red, Fire Red and Leaf Green. I don't know if it's here, though. But let's find out. It's up in this grassy area. Is it not here? I guess it's not here? It'd be easier if we had the item finder. Okay, I guess it's not here, so I lied. But, whatever. Alright everybody, that's going to be it for today. Don't forget to answer the question of the day. What is your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? And stay tuned until Wednesday's episode at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know how these times got so desynced, but whatever. Thank you everybody for watching, and until the next time, stay funky, people.